Ciao! What's poppin', Pumpkinheads? Sweet Lou back again with the greenhouse. So it looks like Leroy has decided that 2 is enough. All of the other female buds that we've either tried to fertilize or we might have down the line looks like they're past their prime. This one, which was sort of my last great hope, has already gone yellow before it's even it's even had a chance to bloom, and that was sort of the last one on the primary vine. That's Clarice. She's being reabsorbed. This is the last one. This is Agent Starling, Clarice 2. That doesn't look like it's taken. It's starting to turn yellow instead of growing, and that's been 4 days. So I think we just got 2 pumpkins for Leroy, which I'm okay with. So that's Ellen, Ripley, which, take a look. Look at that. Pretty big. And Buffy Summers, which we should take a look at as well. Look at this. That's my whole hand there. So it looks like Leroy is doing everything he can to just feed those 2. I think the time for fertilizing new plants is done. So 2 is enough. We're moving into the hottest part. It's July 4th weekend. We're moving to a very hot weekend. Leroy is drinking 2 pitchers of water, 1.8 gallons each. So he's drinking 3.6 gallons of water a day in this fabric pot. Because of that pot has such good drainage, I'm not afraid of overwatering him. I could just keep it on a constant drip if I got a drip hose during the day, which is something I'm considering because it's getting harder and harder to get back there and water him without disturbing the leaves. These guys are getting so big they might start crowding out Leroy. I'm not sure what to do about that. But there's also one more concern, is that the other night I was washing dishes and I saw like a juvenile raccoon scouting around, climbing up trees, maybe looking for a place to nest. And now a raccoon could get into this net, no problem. And it makes me wonder what other sort of options I have for defense. I have these bags. These bags are designed to cover a growing pumpkin and prevent it from getting just nibbled on by birds and squirrels and things. I'm definitely gonna put that around anything that grows in the library garden. But for in here, I get so much joy in my heart of just peeking out and seeing pumpkins growing that I would hate to have to wrap it up. So it's a risk that right now I'm thinking about running. Maybe down the line, after talking to some of my neighbors, they used an electric fence solution to keep raccoons away, which is just little posts about 6 inches long and a foot long, with like a pulsing electric wire they plug into the house that would just startle them if they touched it and keep them away. That's what our neighbors have recommended. Everything else, weird smells and stuff, those only last for a little while, if at all. We don't have a big dog. But yeah, so the threat of raccoons is now my number one thing. I'm good with birds, I'm good with deer. Raccoons are the ones that I'm worried about. And it's a risk. I'm not putting a bag on it just because I want to be able to look at them naked every day. But if one of them gets injured, I'll put the other one in a bag just to save it for Halloween. And that's it. Check in with you guys later. Happy 4th of July. Bye-bye.